I met this delightful gentleman at an Astros game. The Astros lost big time, but I made the best friends with Skip Hartley. And Skip, I did a little research on you. I find out that you are just a phenom, but it's not so much you, it's your sister who made you a phenom. I'm going to give Bonnie credit. Could you sing the jingle, please, just so our listeners who are local will know?
Do I really have to
Yes,
sing
you
this
do.
morning?
Yes, you do.
You didn't tell me you were going to make me do that. All right.
Come on.
Oh, drink of water.
Okay, drink your water because you're going to have to get it up there. Yeah, go on.
All right. If your transmission's got you down and your motor falls apart, you just bring your car to Thunderbolt. You don't need a brand new car. We still believe in value, and we pass it on to you. At Thunderbolt, we fix it right, and we guarantee it, too. We put the yeehaw back in your motor and transmission.
This is the guy. Actually, it was your dad who started it, Harry.
Yes.
And then you've taken over and taken it to the next degree, as happens so many times in family businesses. 85 years, Thunderbolt Transmission. And you're the guy. And your wife, Christine, helps you out a lot, too.
She does. She basically, that's, I have to do well in business. She's kind of
that is a requirement.
That
right,
is a requirement. I have to do well. I have to keep Mama happy.
Christine is a delight, and she's also
really
a flight
is.
attendant, and she is a big supporter of women and cars. And she, when we were at the Astros game, she was talking to me about how important it is that women are knowledgeable, because we just kind of hand it over to our husbands. We did have, we had an intern here who actually started her own car maintenance company. It's very rare, though, for women to do that. It's usually been a guy thing. So when you started talking to me about EVs, and I'd love to talk to you about EVs one day, electric vehicles, and I'm not going to say disdain, but they're not your favorite type of car, and there's a whole bunch of reasons why. You did mention oil changes. I am obsessed with changing oil in my pickup truck.
And good for you. And you should be.
That was the right answer, right?
Yes, it is the correct answer.
So what is it about, if we're trying to, is us ladies trying to learn about our cars, we want them to last a long time. Many of us have an hour or more commute. The best thing we could do, the most love we can show our vehicle, is an oil change, right?
Absolutely. Change it early and often. You can't change your oil too many times.
See, I didn't know that. So you even said, was it the first 500 miles when you get your vehicle? Change it early? Like, what was your kind of formula?
When we do an engine replacement, we ask the customer to change their oil at 500 and at 1,500, and then every 3,000 to 5,000 after that, depending on whether you're running synthetic or conventional oil. And the reason being that is because the engine generates a lot of particulate or, particles that contaminate the oil, especially at the first 500, and you want to get those out. 1,500 after that for good measure. And a lot of what we're seeing now is when people buy a new vehicle because it makes the government happy and because they want to keep their carb numbers up, the less often you have to change your oil, the better it looks for the government that you're creating less pollution. Well, the problem is you buy that new vehicle, well, just like that rebuild engine I put in, it's going to generate a lot of particles that are going to get in that oil and contaminate it. Well, they're telling you to run that contaminated oil in your engine for 10,000 miles. No, it's just making the government happy. It's something they have to do. But really, when you buy a new car, first 500 or 1,000 miles, change that oil.
Dang.
I don't care what the dealership tells you. Do it. All the problems that GM you hear are having with their vehicles right now, if they could change, if you change your oil at 500 or 1,500, within the first 1,000 miles, it would eliminate probably 50% of those issues.
That is amazing. I never knew that. My husband didn't even know that. That's incredible.
They're not going to tell you either.
Yeah. So now, if people were to come see you, I know you're in the East End. We know where you are. My husband works right around there. What could, if you're thinking of getting a reimagined engine? I mean, that's what your dad did. Your dad remade engines and just became a phenom at it, and you took over.
He remanufactured engines.
Yeah.
He started like right after World War II, where all the factories were still tooled up for wartime, 18-month wait for a new car. So everybody would get their engines replaced because an engine lasted about 60,000 miles back then. And he made a whole lot of money in a very short time, decided he wanted to get into remanufacturing himself. And he had 4 plants all over the United States, closed them all up in 1969, bought this place down in Harrisburg where we're currently at today.
That is amazing. How can people get in touch with you?
You can catch us on the internet at www.tbolt.net or call the office 713-923-8888.
All right. Now, I want to, if you'd come back and visit with us, I would love to talk about your dad, and you mentioned World War II, how you got started. I know you went to UT, am I right?
I did.
Okay. And find out you didn't really want to take this path. You were headed in a different path. And now look at you today. Would you come back and talk to us and also share a little bit about your thoughts on electric vehicles?
I would love to,
That
Dana.
is awesome. Skip, it's so great to sit with you here in our studio and talk cars.
And it's been so fantastic to make your acquaintance and meet you. And thank you for having me out.
I love it. And we have to talk one day, Nash Ramblers. I named my son after Nash Ramblers, and we'll talk about that car too, something that is my dream car. We'll talk about that as well.
Very
We'll see you
good.
maybe next week.
I'm looking forward to it.